Those who deny freedom to others, deserve it not for themselves. I am a slow walker, but I never walk back. Whenever I hear anyone arguing for slavery, I feel a strong impulse to see it tried on him personally. Books serve to show a man that those original thoughts of his aren't very new after all. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me and I didn't have the heart to let him down. My greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. My best friend is a person who will give me a book I have not read. America will never be destroyed from the outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed ourselves. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? Whatever you are, be a good one. Folks are usually about as happy as they make their minds up to be. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. But I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to what light I have. If I were two-faced, would I be wearing this one? I would rather be a little nobody, than to be a evil somebody. You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all of the people some of the time, but you cannot fool all of the people all of the time. Tact, the ability to describe others as they see themselves. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. Elections belong to the people. It's their decision. If they decide to turn their back on the fire and burn their behinds, then they will just have to. I will prepare and someday my chance will come. Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. All I have learned, I learned from books. I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. My father taught me to work, but not to love it. I never did like to work, and I don't deny it. I'd rather read, tell stories, crack jokes, talk, laugh, anything but work. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Every man's happiness is his own responsibility. Every man's happiness is his own responsibility. I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. It's not me who can't keep a secret. It's the people I tell that can't. It has been my experience that folks who have no vices have very few virtues. You have to do your own growing no matter how tall your grandfather was. You cannot help people permanently by doing for them what they could and should do for themselves. You can tell the greatness of a man by what makes him angry. If this is coffee, please bring me some tea, but if this is tea, those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves, and, under a just God cannot retain it. You cannot build character and courage by taking away people's initiative and independence. Let no feeling of discouragement prey upon you, and in the end you are sure to succeed. Those who write clearly have readers, those who write obscurely have commentators. Determine that the thing can and shall be done and then find the way. Our safety, our liberty, depends upon preserving the Constitution of the United States as our fathers made it inviolate. The people of the United States are the rightful masters of both Congress and the courts, not to overthrow the Constitution, but to overthrow the men who pervert the Constitution. Republicans are for both the man and the dollar, but in case of conflict the man before the dollar. My father taught me to work, he did not teach me to love it. This country, with its institutions, belongs to the people who inhabit it. Whenever they shall grow weary of the existing government, they can exercise their constitutional right of amending it, or their revolutionary right to dismember it or overthrow it.